Willkommen, Vortigodat. Jeg heter Linda Sin, and this is Learning Norwegian with Duolingo. Today, let's see, what's today's lesson gonna be? Present tense, time, work, and more grammar. Sounds like fun. Grammar has been a little bit, I don't think we've really gone over much of it yet. I did have some lessons in German, but that was years ago, and I definitely need refreshers. So, we're going to go over this at the end of this lesson, but there is a rule in most Germanic languages that actually doesn't apply to English for some reason. So, that'll be fun. But to start off, we're going to start with the present tense. And a refresher on indefinite pronouns. What's this? We talk about the pronouns men and an. They're kind of like the English, well, we have two pronouns. One is one, which is very, very formal. It's not used all that often, and the less formal you. So man and an are the Norwegian equivalent, but one isn't necessarily more formal than the other. They can be used pretty freely. Man can only be used as a subject pronoun, while an can be subject pronoun and an object pronoun. So remember, parts of a sentence, the subject of the sentence, the object of the sentence, the pronouns describe those nouns. So, yeah, it kind of helps understand that. Ands is possessive pronoun, so just add the S as usual. Learning and teaching. We learn the verb lerne. It changes meaning depending on whether it has a direct object or not. Okay, I should make a note of that. Changes meaning depending on if it has a direct object or not. Okay. Jeg lærer norsk. I am learning Norwegian, so I is the subject, learn is the verb, direct object would be Norse. What are you learning? Norwegian. So it has the sense it has a direct object, so learner means learning. If it has an indirect object, it becomes teach. Teaches. Okay. I see. That's what I noticed, because learner, learning, learner, my, teaching me. If it has indirect objects, it means to teach or teaching. Okay. Okay. Can understand this. Teaching. We can see how it works in the sentence below. My is the indirect object. And the person being taught something. Hun lærer, yeah, my norsk. She is teaching me Norwegian. So, break down the sentence. Hun, subject, lærer, verb. What is she learning? Norwegian. Who is learning Norwegian? Me. Oh, she. So, it kind of changes meaning as you work it out, because if it's just without the my, hun lærer norsk, so it'd be she learns Norwegian, but my turns it she teaches Norwegian to me. So, interesting. What about when we want to say teach and you don't have an indirect object? Well, then you use the adverb bort to learner, like so. Bort. That's a cute word. De lærer bort norsk. They're teaching Norwegian. Okay. Lærer bort teaching. You don't have, so it's for teaching when you don't have, wrong button. Teaching when you don't have an indirect object. So, like the sentence, de lärner bort norsk. De lärner, okay. De lärner bort norsk. Let's forget the switch, then I end up with a plus sign. They Norwegian. So, no, the sentence does not have an indirect object. The they is the subject. Lerner, the verb. What are they? Well, I guess Lerner and Bort would go together. Lerner Bort. What are they teaching? Norwegian. No direct object. You can also use a whole other verb. Underweise. I kind of threw in a German accent there. Underweise. Underweise. Which you will learn in a later skill. God damn it. Okay. Underweise is used for teaching in a school or university context. Classroom teaching. Okay, so classroom setting. So I guess like learning something off the internet would be maybe different. To exist or just to be, that is the question. The verb finnes is an interesting one. Not only does it have the passive ending, but is much more extensively is used much more extensively than English. The English word exists. Finnes is passive version of finner, find, so anything that finnes is something that is to be found. Depending on what sounds more natural, you should translate to either is, are, or exist. Okay, I think I made a note of finnes, yeah, here, yeah, right across from finner. Present tense. The present tense is to describe what is happening. I think we already went over a lesson like this. Jeg leser nå, I'm reading now, Yoda er rund, the earth is round. General statements independent of time, things that repeat and that are still recurring. Jeg sover hver natt, I sleep every night. The present tense can be used to talk about the future as well, especially when it is certain. Jeg reiser i morgen, I leave tomorrow. As a rule of thumb, you can use the present tense when you would use either the present or present progressive. You do not have to worry about person or number when dealing with verbs in Norwegian. The verbs stay the same. This is even simpler than English. Forming the present is extremely easy. Just add the suffix r to the infinitive form. And yeah, we already kind of went over that. So, vocabulary words, learner, learns, or, share, happens, holder, holds, is enough. Interesting. I should probably make a note of that. Holds or is enough. Two very different definitions. Foretrekker, prefers. I don't think I had that one down. Prefers. Did I spell it right? Yay! Stole, trust, fugler, fugler, fulger. Fugler is bird, so fugler, fugler. I'll have to listen to it. Unske, wishes. Write that one in. Wishes. Golden. Wishes. Ondska. Forsaka. Tries, attempts. Snute. Stops. Quits. Oh, that's a good one. Wait, that's more of an action. But I think sluter, the verb for stop or quit. There's also in Norway, the word stop is also used just with two P's on it at the end. You can look at, that's one less idea, look at, maybe if I have time today, Norwegian traffic signs and try to guess what they mean. Because I did see a stop sign once that was just stop with two P's at the end. Suter, stops, quits. Okay. Slutter, or freeze. If you go to Norway without a warm jacket, you're going to freeze, or freezer. So, beginner, begin, starts, finnes, bare, stemmer, tar på seg, get dressed or put on, rubber på seg, man, one or you, gut, well, ingen, again, and thief, a burglar, and vana, a habit. Alright, let's see. I can do.
Tyven gir henne pengene tilbake.
Tyven gir henne pengene tilbake. The thief gives her money back. That's a nice thief. The thief gives her the money. Pengene, so the money, definite plural, but we just say the money, singular. Pengene tilbake. I never get enough. Get enough of what? Jeg aldri.
Aldri.
Get. Finne og får.
Får. Nok.
Jeg aldri får nok. Oh no, jeg får aldri nok. So, a little bit about those the sentence structure, the grammar. Negative. I never. No. I know. I don't know.
Jeg forsøker å hjelpe dere.
Jeg forsøker å hjelpe dere. Something
Forsøker.
to help you.
Forsøker.
I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. Jeg forsøker å hjelpe dere.
Jeg forsøker å hjelpe dere. Forsøker.
I have to remember, don't hover the mouse over the words when they're being spoken. Jeg forsøker å hjelpe dere. I'm trying to help you, and you is plural. What is happening? Was ist das? That's German. Hva
Hva?
Oh, no R. Hva skjer?
Skjer.
Hva skjer? Okay, that's a good one to write down. Hva skjer? What is happening? And in English, we add the to be verb is, but in Norwegian, it's just what hva skjer. So there's no need for an extra verb.
Han lærer aldri.
Han lærer aldri. He never learns. Han lærer aldri. He does not exist. Oh, is that why he never learns? Because he doesn't exist? Han. I know the first han.
Han.
Finnes ikke.
Finnes ikke.
Han finnes ikke. I kind of want to write that down. Han finnes ikke. He does not exist. I don't know where I could ever use a sentence like that, but I still want to use it.
Hun lærer barna norsk.
Hun lærer barna norsk. She,
Hun lærer barna norsk.
so off the top of my head, I think it means she teaches children Norwegian. So if you take a second, break down the sentence, she is the subject, Lana is the verb, what is being learned, Norwegian, who is being taught, Barna. So in this case, it means teaches, not learns. She teaches the children Norwegian.
Kvinnen får en hest av mannen sin.
Kvinnen får en hest av mannen sin. Okay. She, the woman, does something, a horse of the man. Oh, let's see. Kvinnen får en hest av mannen sin. Of. The woman gets a horse from her husband. Okay. I kind of forget that mannen means husband. I always automatically just think the man. Kvinnen får en hest av mannen sin. The woman gets a horse from her man.
Tyven åpner vinduet.
Tyven
Tyven
åpner.
åpner vinduet.
The thief opens the window. Vinduet, et is the prefix or the suffix. The window, åpner, plural at the R. Tyven, en is the suffix for the. Yep.
Finnes det svarte blomster?
Finnes en svarte blomster. So blomster are flowers. Svarta, black. And since flowers is plural, svarta has an e at the end. Finnes det, did you find the black? Finnes. Do black flowers exist? Let's see. Finnes det svarta blomster? Do black flowers exist? Yes. Finnes det svarta blomster? Yeah, I think you can buy like black roses or something. Finnes, I kind of want to look that up now. Finnes det svarta blomster? Blomster? Do black flowers exist? So again, a slightly different sentence structure. That it does or exists black flowers, but it translates do black flowers exist, and there's no really do word like there is in English, so we just use the verb. So like, does it exist? I don't know exactly how to explain it, but. And for a little detour, black flowers. Ooh. These look so cool. The roses. Ooh, that one's really pretty. Yeah. It's nice. Ooh, I love this one with the blue in the center. Those petals look so velvety too. I wish I could feel them. Yeah. So, yeah, svarta blomster. Finnes.
Prestene forsøker å synge.
Space. Wait.
Prestene forsøker å synge.
Prestene, that sounds like a T for a minute.
Prestene.
Prestene. And what's the rest of it?
Prestene forsøker å synge.
Forsøke
Forsøk
å synge.
Synge.
The priest likes to sing. Oh, attempting. Oh, the priests are attempting to sing. Wow. I don't think it's a good idea to roast your priest like that. Prestene forsøke Forsøke. Nope. I mixed it up. mix the O's around. So, no. I can spell. Okay, forsøke å synge. Å synge. The priests, no, are attempting to sing. Not a good idea to
Hun
roast the
forsøker
priest.
bare å være hjelpsom.
She attempts only to be helpful. She only tries to be helpful. She's just trying to be helpful. Hun forsøker bare å være hjelpsom. Yeah, I can write that on there. Hun forsøker bare å try to write down these sentences and remember them. Å være hjelpsom. She just tries to be helpful. Did I do it right? Yay!
Finnes det liv der ute?
Finnes det liv der ute? Does it exist? Is there life outside? Is there life outside? Is there life out there? Okay. I mean, is it really that wrong? Finnes det liv der ute? Finnes det liv der ute? Is there life outside? Bring out your dead.
Vi lærer nye sanger.
Vi lærer nye sanger. We learn new songs. So, we is the subject. Learn is the verb. What do we learn?
Lærer.
New songs. So, yeah, so it's not teaching, it's learned because there's no direct object. Vi lærer nye sanger.
Tyven løper ned veien.
I have the new song from the last episode of Loki. It's kind of stuck in my head, but I don't know all the words, so I can't sing it in my head. So it's just replaying the only part I know over and over. I have to listen to it again to get out of my head. But Tyven løper ned veien. The thief runs down the road. Thief. There's a lot of theft in Duolingo today. The thief runs down the road. And veien, yen is the suffix, the road, ned, down, løper. Yeah, the thief is running down the road.
Får du nok mat?
Får du nok mat? Did you get enough food? Did you get enough food? Are you getting enough food? Okay, yeah, this is past tense. Isn't tricky because I think most people would say in the past tense, did you get enough food? Well, I guess you could use are you getting enough food too. Får du nok mat? For getting you enough food. Får du nok mat? Yeah. Are you getting enough food?
Hva skjer ved midnatt?
I got more than enough food the other night. Went to Olive Garden. Still have some leftovers. Leftover breadstick. I'm excited. Fische ved midnatt. Midnight. Fische ved midnatt. What? By midnight. Ved midnight. By midnight. What? I got the word for share. It's right at the back of my head, but I can't.
Skjer.
Happens. What happens by midnight? Or at midnight?
Ved.
At midnight. Okay. What happens at midnight? Hva skjer ved midnatt? I almost wrote it in English there. What happens at midnight? Oh, what doesn't happen at midnight? That's when all the monsters come out. I never get enough. Yay.
Jeg.
Okay, the sentence structure is a little weird here. Well, not weird. Different. Jeg får
Får.
aldri
Aldri. Nok.
I feel like it's wrong. Oh! Here we go. Jeg får aldri nok.
Finnes det liv der ute?
Finnes det liv? Is there life out there? Life out there.
Får du nok mat?
Are you getting present tense? No food. And there we go. Lesson 1 done. I got, what, did I get 2 100 right streaks yesterday? I just need 4 more. Hopefully by the end of this week, I'll have that goal achieved. Alright, so presents, that wraps it up for now. Move on to time. This is all just review, telling time, vad är klockan, what it literally means what is the clock, but that's how you ask someone what the time is. And the answer is going to be klocka to the time is to. So the A at the end of klocka is the suffix the time to. Or fire or fem. And sometimes in Norway they'll use military time, so you might hear klokka 14, klokka 14. So in my American head, you just gotta 12 plus 2 is 14, so 12 and 2 hours after 12 would be 2 in the afternoon. Now one confusing half hour is in the US we'll say it's 2:30. Well, in Norway, if someone says half 2, it means it's 2:30, like it's 1:30. So it's half 30 minutes until 2 o'clock. So we refer to the last hour. In Norway, they refer to the next hour, if that makes sense. Half fire would be 4:45, so 4:30. Half åtta, 7:30. Half 11, 11:30. Or 10:30. Right, yeah. 10:30. Most of this we already went over. One new thing, alert. I have to listen to it. But the word for already, we know have. Kvart på, a quarter to, kvart over, quarter past. Expo over sen, late. I think that's a new one. Tidlig, early. What? Fast, quickly. Oh, that's some good ones to write down. Sen, tidlig. Sen, tidlig. Late. Early. Jag ligger på... Oh, I don't know the word for arrive. I was gonna say I like to arrive early. Do a tidlig, do a zen, or zen. In German, the S is often pronounced like a Z, So sometimes I might slip up and pronounce the S's like Z's, but sen, tidlig, tidlig. I don't know why I added an N in there. Tidlig. Fort, fast, quickly. Yay, I finally learned this word because I know schnell in German, but it was a while before I learned the Norwegian. Fort. I kind of like schnell better. Oh no, I was gonna write. No, fast. Fast, quickly. I and Klocka. Klocka is a feminine word, so that's why the suffix is a. Pronouns are an, I, et minut, et sekund. Let's hop into it.
Klokka er 1:15.
Klokka er 1:15. Klokka is 2:15. The time is quarter to 2:15, so 2:45. Yep. It costs 5 kroner per minute to call. Ooh, do I have... I forgot where I put my money lesson. I swore I wrote stuff down. I created one. Couldn't find it this morning though. Det kostar 5 kroner per minute. Let's see. Det kostar
koster
5
kroner
probably
i
minuter.
minutter,
Oh no. Or is it minutet?
minutta,
Minute?
og ringe,
Or ringer to call, that's the what? The indefinite form? Or in the infinitive form to call. Yay, I got it right. Det kostar 5 kronor i minuter och ringa. Let's see how much I can remember. Det kostar 5 kronor i minutet och ringa. There we go. It costs 5 kroner per minute. I remember kroner isn't an exact translation of dollars. Dollars and kroners are two different things. If you want to say dollars, you like as in the English dollar, you probably just say dollar, and people will know what you're talking about. Per minutes to all. Det kostar 5 kronor i minuten att ringa. Where'd it go? Yeah, well, no R then. Right, because ringer would be calls, but it's... Oh, right, it's not po, it's O. O ringer. Okay.
klokka er 5:30,
Klocka är 5:30. The time is half or 5:30. Half past 5. Right. Have sex. Kind of sounds like have sex, but have sex. Klocka är 5:30. The time is 5:30. There's no word in between here, so
6,
you just assume that the words together are 6:30. The time is 1:45. Klocka är 2:15.
Klokka er Kvart. På. 2.
Kvart på 2.
Flyet lander om 5 minutter.
Flyet lander om 5 minuter. The plane is landing in 5 minutes. Plane is landing in... Oh, I was like, where's 5? The plane is landing in 5 minutes. We leave at 10 past 8. Vi drar.
Drar.
Yep, drar.
10.
10 past 8. T. Over. Over is, okay. T over 8. So 10 past 8. Yep.
Jeg kommer hjem i morgen tidlig.
Jeg kommer
hjem i morgen tidlig.
I come home early in the morning.
Jeg kommer hjem i morgen tidlig.
Tidlig? Yep. I come home early in the morning, but early is at the end of the sentence. I'm coming home tomorrow morning. I think it means early. Jeg kommer hjem i morgen tidlig.
Klokka er 10:09.
Klokka er 10:09. The time is 10 past 9. Klokka er 10:09. Ni. Clock is 10 past the time is 10 past 9. God damn it.
Alt før klokka 10 er tidlig.
Alt for klokka 10 er tidlig.
Alt før klokka 10 er tidlig.
All for the time 10 are early? Everything before 10 o'clock is early. So everything. For klokka before the time 10 is early.
Det er tidlig på morgenen.
I can agree with that. 10's pretty early. Det er tidlig på morgenen.
Det er tidlig på morgenen.
Morgen. Okay. Det er tidlig på morgen. Kind of a long, and you don't really pronounce
Morgen.
the different beats. It just kind of blends together, if that makes sense. Det er tidlig på morgen. It is early in the morning.
Klokka er kvart
I
på
guess I
7.
think like noon is early in the morning.
Klokka er kvart på 7.
Klokka er svart.
Klokka er kvart på 7. Kvart på 7.
Kvart på 7. Quarter past 7. The time is past 7. Oh, 2:07. Quarter to 7. I made that mistake. All right.
2,5 time.
I think quarter to 7 would be quart over 7. 2,5 time. So, time hours. Hour? Yeah, hour singular. 2.5 hours. Well, that would be plural.
Time.
Yeah. 2.5 time. Yeah, so this is plural. It just doesn't have, it's irregular, so it doesn't have the R then.
Det er altfor tidlig.
Det er altfor tidlig. It is something early. It is always early?
Altfor.
Far too early. Okay. It is far too early. Det er altfor tidlig.
Vi drar 8:10.
Vi drar 8:10. Okay. We leave 10 past 8. We are leaving. Well, we are leaving. Yep, we leave at 10 past 8.
Klokka 10:15.
Klokka kvart på 10 is the time quarter past po 2 quarter to 10 is the time quarter to. Oh no. It costs 5 kroner per minute to call. Okay. Det koster 5 kroner i minuttet å ringe. Yay! The time is 5:30. Klokka er 5:30. Half to, so 5:30, 5:45. No, 5:30. You don't have the pull in there. Okay. Dang it. Klokka av. I was so close. So close yet so far. No, dude, you're not having my money. Well, that's okay. I still have 3 chances. So, we'll start off with the work. I do have my work tab here. Unlike in English, like we said earlier, Norwegians drop the indefinite article when describing someone's profession, so we say, I am a student. In Norwegian, you would say, I am student, or jeg er student. Hun er lege, she is a doctor. Han er forfatter, he is an author. 2 words, 1 job, you can either use å arbeide or å jobbe. The only difference is Oyaba is just younger word, but features, and O Arbeide is the older word, Old Norse origin. It can be used in more compound or fixed expressions, whatever that means. And they also go over a little bit of words in Greek origin, just like English, modern Norwegian stem from Latin. So there's words with like Latin roots in it, like photographer, photograph. Instead of PH, Norwegians just use F. Just like an elephant. It's also the same pattern with the TH. Drop the H and just have the T. I know in German, there are TH words, but, the TH is kind of pronounced, like, separate, like, theater would be theater, TH, you know. Yeah, so the TH sound, it's not all that common in German or in Norwegian. I think some people have trouble with the sound too, I guess. So some vocabulary, o arbeide, o selge, to work to sell, professional, yeah. I was gonna say something, but then, no. Et yrke, yrke, I think that's a profession. I don't think I have that down, so I can, it's yrke. It's yrke. A profession. Gold. Didn't spell that right, but okay. And pilot. Pilots. A pilot. Basically a cognate. It'd be fun to be a pilot, but I don't know, kind of scary to drive a plane or fly a plane so often. The last time I was on a plane, it was from Switzerland to JFK Airport. Oh my gosh, the turbulence was terrifying on landing. And then we had to take off from that same airport in an even smaller plane, and the turbulence was even worse. But I definitely get on a plane again. Like, that's not gonna stop me. I think that's good for the vocabulary words.
Piloter har lang, dyr utdanning.
Piloter har lang, dyr utdanning. Pilots have long, expensive, that probably means expensive, not animal. Expensive utdanning. Utdanning. Education. Pilots have long, expensive education. Have a long, expensive education. Okay, so there's no indefinite article because we're talking about profession. Piloter har lang utdanning. It is a safe profession. Most of the time. This. Right, I didn't read that. Right. This is a safe profession.
Dette er
Er so the indefinite et yrke. What's safe? Trygt? Trygt, yep.
trygt.
Et
Trygt yrke.
yrke. I like that. Yrke. Dette er et trygt yrke.
Sønnen vår liker ikke å arbeide.
Sønnen vår liker ikke å arbeide. To work. Our son does not like to work well. Our son does not like to work. Sønnen vår liker ikke å arbeide. Education is very important. Utdanning er viktig. Veldig viktig.
Er veldig viktig.
Er veldig viktig. Yay.
Fotografen selger bilder.
Fotografen selger
bilder.
Bilder. The photographer sells pictures. So, the word for photographer, photograph, and is the indefinite article. So, it could be tricky to mix that up with photograph and photographer, the person with the object. But remember, photograph is bilder. That's just one thing I'll have to look out for. Leif is not an architect. Leif er ikke architect. That's cognate.
Leif er ikke arkitekt.
Leif er ikke architect.
Fotografen har en yrkesutdannelse.
Fotografen
har en. Fotografen har en yrkesutdannelse.
Yrkesutdannelse. So, expensive
Yrkesutdannelse.
Expensive education. This is an example of those words you have to know where to split it. We know yrkes. There's a S thrown in there. Yrkes. Utdannelsen. Education. Have to work on how to pronounce that.
Fotografen har en yrkesutdannelse.
Yrkesutdannelse. The photographer has a vocational education. Okay. Not quite sure what vocational means, but see, I even learn new words in English sometimes. We do not want to work at the restaurant. Same. Customer service sucks. Vi
vil ikke arbeide
på
på
restauranten. Vi vil ikke arbeide på restauranten.
Leif er ikke arkitekt.
Leif er ikke arkitekt.
Hun vil arbeide med barn.
Hun vil arbeide med barn. She wants to work with children. Oh, my friend wants to work with children too. I don't understand it, but I support it. She wants to work with children. In architects. In architect. Oh, okay. Didn't spell right, but okay. 2 K's. No C. Architect. Okay.
Fotografen elsker yrket sitt.
The photographer loves expensive.
Sitt.
Oh, why? I thought that word was expensive. No, it's
Yrke.
it's education, right? Wait, what was it? I wrote it down somewhere. Work. A profession. Okay, so that means that Ikea, I can put this in school. Ikea's utdanning. Well, there's a different ending to it. I didn't spell that right, but can you correct me? Okay, it's split it into, but we don't really need to do that. Google. Okay. Not helpful, but so that's like a professional education, like a trade school kind of thing. The photographer loves it's
Sitt.
his profession. A pilot and peanuts.
Utdanning er veldig viktig.
Education is very important.
Kari er arkitekt.
Kari is an architect. Jeez. This is a safe profession. This, it's the profession would be yrke. It's treat. Yrke. Yay! Oh, I spelled it. Okay, makes the R round. That's okay. We are pilots. We are piloter. Yay! 100%! There we go! 3 more to go. Just scroll all the way up to check my... Yep, 3 more to go. Woo! Okay, next lesson, conjugations. And this is where we get into some more grammar tips, too. So, the common conjugations, og, men, eller, fordi, at, hvis, and, but, or, because, that, whether, if. So they act very similar to the English ones with a couple of special rules. Now, ikke is a negation. It, independent clauses, so parts of sentences that are dependent on another part of a sentence, like Hunar ikke is not a dependent clause because it has a subject and a verb. Ikke are here, is not here, is a dependent clause because it has no subject in it. It needs jeg vet at hun. So I think that's my understanding of it anyway. Ikke gets pulled in dependent clauses. Ikke goes between the subject and the main verb. And this occurs in other constructions as well. It's one weird quirk that doesn't really happen in English. We would say, I know she is not here. Well, this sentence is kind of similar to the English version. I know that she not is here. So it's these words are kind of flipped. Isn't that interesting? But yeah, so it's just a matter of recognizing dependent and independent clauses. Dependent clauses. I read that as independent clauses. Okay. I confused myself here. Independent clauses. Yeah, no, I had it right. I confused independent with dependent. Okay, we'll move on. One rule, the V2 word order, a linguistics law that applies to all German languages except English. So aren't we lucky that we don't know this and have difficulty learning it? You can see rare instances of it in English. Here comes the bus. This rule states that all sentences that are statements, not question sentences, must have a verb in the second position. I think this is what Games Mac was talking about the other day. The verb has to go in the second position. That allows for some flexibility in the word order for emphasis. So, in this sense, the first position is do, second position is mo. So, the verb has to go in this place. You can't, just like kind of the sentence is similar to English. You must support me. This one is different. Bist du will hjälpa mig? If you want to help me, that's the first part of the sentence. Må du stötta dig? So we would say do må, you must, but because of the V2 word order, mo has to go in front of do because it's the second position after the first. And the first is this whole first part of the sentence. May sound jarring, but this rule of inversion becomes easy enough after some exposure. So, jeg snakker ikke nå, snakker is in the second. The first part of the sentence is just jeg. In this one, in a compound phrase, som om jeg er nordmann, snakker jeg ikke norsk. Even though I am Norwegian, I do not speak Norwegian. So, som om jeg er nordmann is the first position of this sentence. So, snakker has to come right after it. This is a slight burn. If you think this word order is weird, try German. I think in German, too, you can move the verb to the very end of a sentence. One joke I've heard, you can't interrupt a German person when they're talking to you, because if you interrupt them in the middle of a sentence, if you don't hear the end of the sentence, you don't know what they're talking about, because the verb goes at the end of the sentence. In some cases, I think German is a bit more flexible with it, but yeah. Some new vocabulary. At, så, når, mens, for, this, som, selvov. So, all these are new. Nor we know, so, at is new. Are these like prepositions or? Because I want to write them down, but I'm not sure where they would go. Yeah, I think they're prepositions. I can put them in here. At. That could be a tricky one because it looks like the English word at, but it means that. I think we have. Oh, we don't have. Okay. Well, I guess we've kind of already used it a lot, so it's easy. If, what, or whether. If, whether, old, så, når, så, and når, oh, switch the keyboard back. So is so. So, nor when. Right, when? I think so. Ah, go away. When? Yay! Men's. Another tricky one because men without the S on it means but at the end it means something completely different. Why does he keep doing this? Jeez. It means while. Tricky. Okay. For because cognate. For because this if some like which some self om even if as though despite self om even if even though despite okay, and we got those all down. Let's jump into it.
Du sikker på at dette holder?
Er du sikker på at dette holder? Are you sit?
Sikker.
Are you sure? Okay, I don't think we've had this word before. Er du sikker på at dette holder? Are you sure that... Okay, are you sure
På.
that this holder
Holder.
is enough? That this is enough. Okay, so dette holder, this is enough. So to write down, this is enough. Another way to say that, nok, enough, but
Holder.
another word for it. Oh, did I write this down in the verb section? I think I did. Yeah, holds is enough. Okay. So nok is more like, it's not a verb. It's a different word for it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know all of my word names of the words. When you speak in front of people, you cannot be boring. Okay? When
Når
du snakker
du snakker
in front. Foran
foran folk.
So this is the first part of a sentence. You cannot. So can is the verb. I think. So you switch around. Can you?
Kan du ikke
Kjedelig.
kjedelig
And here we go. Kan du ikke være? Okay, være you add be.
være kjedelig
Ikke være kjedelig. There we go. So first part of a sentence is good. Then the second position is can. Before do, not være the verb to be, kjedelig, and then ikke, we went over ikke to, independent clauses, ikke goes between the subject and the main verb. So hun er ikke her, jeg vet hun ikke er her, er her. She knows, I know she not is here. So let's see. So subject and main verb. So this sentence, the subject will be she. Here is the verb. So no, are is the verb. So it goes after the verb. This one. This one, I is the subject. No is the verb. That's one part of it. She is the indirect object. Well, here's another noun and here's another verb. And it goes between here. A main subject and main verb. So, in the sense, I subject, that verb. What do I know? I know she is not here. So I'm not sure how to differentiate between subject and main verb or verb and main verb. So that's one thing I guess I'll just have to work on remembering.
Hun synger uten at noen hører det.
Hun synger uten at noen hører det. She sings without outside, so sings noen, someone hears it. Okay. She is singing, or no, she sings without anyone hearing it. I kind of guessed more on that one, based on what the words I was given. Uten at noen hører det.
Det.
So, without
At
anyone.
noen.
So I'll write down that phrase. Uten at noen. Without anyone hearing. When it is light and warm, it is nice to be outside.
Når
Det
det
er lyst
og
varmt. It is, so this is the first part of the sentence, this is the second part, so is, or are, goes first.
Er det fint å være ute.
Yay! Når det er lyst og varmt, er det fint å være ute.
Er du sikker på at du ikke vil ha noe å drikke?
Ooh, that's a lot. Okay. Are you sikker? Oh yeah, we did this one already. Are you sikker? Sure. Right.
Sikker?
Are you sure that you don't want anything to drink? Oh, to drink. Anything to drink. Er du sikker på at du ikke vil ha noe å drikke? I want to know when you are coming home. Jeg vil you know, I thought it would be no. Jeg vil
vite
når
du kommer hjem.
Når du kommer hjem. Jeg vil vite når du kommer hjem. So I first look, yeah. I first looked at this and thought to know was going to be an indefinite form of the verb, but I think to is partnered with want, so vill is want to. So that's why it's just inte. And that's right. Okay.
Alle vet at det er nå eller aldri.
Alle vet at det er nå eller aldri. Everyone knows that. Or nothing. Now or never. So the ending is now or never. Er nå eller aldri. Everyone knows that it is now or never. Knows that it's now or never. The final countdown. All of it are det are nå eller aldri. Everyone knows that. I should write that down. Alle vet that wait, I don't think I got it right, but keep going, push through it. No eller aldri. Okay, what did I forget? Alle vet at det er nå eller aldri. Oh, okay. I got more right than I thought I would. There we go. Everybody knows it's now or never. Ooh.
Jeg vet ikke om du er trygg her.
Jeg vet.
Jeg vet.
What was the rest of it?
Jeg vet ikke om du er trygg her.
Jeg vet.
Jeg vet ikke om du er trygg her.
Okay, I heard the ending. Du er trygg her. You are safe here. Jeg vet ikke. Is it saying ikke?
Jeg vet ikke om du er trygg her.
Ikke. Yeah.
Ikke. Du er trygg her.
I don't know you are safe here. I don't know if you are safe. Okay, so I forgot one of these.
Jeg vet ikke om du er trygg her.
I forgot the okay. I don't know if you're safe here. Mm-hmm.
Vil du spise mens vi snakker med hverandre?
Vil du spise mens vi snakker med hverandre? Do you want to eat mens while we talk with each other? Vil du spise mens vi snakker med hverandre? You want to eat while we talk? Okay. Oh, I'm glad I got that down. Vil du spise mens vi snakker med andre? Med hverandre. Hverandre, each other. Oh, and no, this is backwards. Andre? Vil du spise mens vi snakker ved? Yay, I got it right. Okay. Do you want to eat while we talk to each other? Here we go.
Vet du om katten er hjemme?
Vet du om katten
er hjemme?
Do you know if the cat is home? Do you know whether the cat is at home? Vet du om katten er hjemme? Vet du om hjemme? Do you know whether the cat is home? Du katten er hjemme. Ja. Vet du om katten er hjemme?
Mannen leser avisen mens han spiser.
Mannen leser avisen mens han spiser. The man reads the newspaper while he eats. Mannen lyser og viser mens han spiser.
Jeg vet ikke om jeg er sint eller trist.
Jeg vet ikke om
Jeg vet ikke om jeg er sint eller trist.
jeg
Jeg
er
er sint eller trist.
So I don't know if I am something or something. Sint eller trist. Adjectives. I forgot. Angry or sad. Oh, I feel that. I'll write that one down. Jeg vet ikke. Jeg vet ikke. Om? Yeah, om? Yeah. Jeg er sint eller trist. Trist with an I, not a Y. This. I don't know if I am angry or sad or tired. Yeah, I don't know if I'm angry or sad. So this is, if you notice, it's jeg er, not are jeg. This is not a compound sentence. Yeah, I don't know if I am angry or sad. So yeah, that's one thing to note. The V2 rule doesn't apply here. Or it is applying here, and it's just because the verb is in the second position, but I guess it could work as a combining two sentences. So jeg vet ikke, vet is the second position, and then er is behind jeg. So.
Jeg leser mens hunden sover.
Jeg leser mens hunden sover. I read, but while the dog sleeps. Okay. Jeg leser mens hunden sover. Hunden. Okay. I read while the dog sleeps.
Når du snakker foran folk, kan du ikke være kjedelig.
This is a compound sentence without a word, just
Folk kan.
Apostrophe. So kan do is, this is the first part and this is the second place, so kan goes there. If you speak before people, or when you talk in front of people, you can not be nervous.
Kjedelig.
Boring, right?
Hun spiller piano mens hun synger sanger.
Hun spiller piano mens hun synger sanger. She plays piano while she sings songs. Piano while she sings songs. So jeg spiller gitar mens jeg synger country-sanger.
Om ikke oss, hvem?
Om ikke oss, hvem? If not us, who? Kind of almost felt like a robot there. If not us, who? Om ikke oss, hvem? That's a good one to write down. Om ikke oss, hvem? If not us, who? Golden Mat?
Folk sier at ingenting er umulig, men jeg gjør ingenting hver dag.
Okay, so a lot. I feel like we've done this one though. Folks see it. No, I don't think we have. I think we haven't used see it yet. People say that nothing is impossible, but I your belief thing their dog. Okay, I know the first part of it. People say nothing is impossible, but I do ingenting there. I do nothing every day. That's a movie quote. People say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day. Oh my god, where is that from? It's not a cartoon, is it? People say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day. It's not Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's right. Where is that from? I'm so close to Google. No, I have to Google it. People say nothing is possible. But I do nothing every day. Not Garfield. Not Charlie Brown. Winnie the Pooh! Right! Right. That's a good one to write down. Folk säger ingenting är omöjligt. Men. So, men is a joining word, so the verb comes after jag. Men jag kör ingenting. Det är det ingenting, yep. People say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day. Words of absolute inspiration. Ingenting.
Jeg vet ikke om du er trygg her.
Jeg vet ikke om
Jeg vet ikke om. Jeg vet ikke om du er trygg her. Er trygg her.
I don't know if you're safe here. Woo! End of that lesson. Woohoo! I thought maybe I'd have time for adverbs, but I have to end the stream here because I have to go somewhere and do stuff. Unfortunately, I can't follow Winnie the Pooh's quotes and do nothing today as much as I would love to. But yeah, that was a good lesson. I learned a lot. We're starting to really get into more complex sentences and more compound sentences, more prepositions and all that, and more grammar rules. So this is starting to get exciting. Yeah, but stream will be ending in in a minute here. And I think tomorrow, tomorrow's Friday, we have plans to watch Alt for Norge. I will not be able to stream in the morning, I think, but I will be on in the afternoon. Probably not late morning, more afternoon, like around 5 or so. But we're definitely still watching it. I have to find out what happens in this next episode. But, tuck for watching, ha det bra, and I'll see y'all tomorrow afternoon.